Hello, civics students. It's day 6. Oh my goodness, it's day 6. We are well over halfway. You are getting there. I swear this is going to end. I promise it's coming. Okay, so for what you need to do today, all right, you'll get your announcement. It'll look like this. Dwight from the office will get you going. And when you get there, you're going to see a couple things. Okay. You're going to see Unit 2, Activity 5. There's a short assignment there about protests and campaigns. And it's going to look like when you get into the content, and you find the handout, it's going to look like this. Okay. The PDF, it's about one of the indigenous activist groups called I Don't Know More. Okay. So what you're going to do is you just open up the PDF that's in the content. It's at the bottom of Unit 2, Activity 4. So please scroll all the way down to the bottom. And it'll look like this. And then you're going to see these little links. Okay. In the announcement, I have this in a Google Doc as well with the links because sometimes students have trouble getting it. So you'll see a link for this in the announcement as well for this particular handout, okay? Just in case, so that way you have links to everything and all of that, okay? All right. So when you get through that, you don't need to put your answers on this if you don't want to. All you're doing is you're going to be watching a few videos, which are some news clips about what happened and about this particular group, which is still, even though these particular protests happened a couple years ago, this group is still very, very active as far as campaigning for Indigenous rights here in Canada. Okay, so they're a really good activist group to know and to follow, if that's something that you're interested in. Okay, which it should be because it's really, really important. Now, once you've done that, once you've read the things and watched the videos, then you're going to be answering these questions. Okay. I am just going to say, please put everything in your own words. I've got a lot of students still trying to copy and paste from places like the Canadian Encyclopedia. Please don't do that. Put it in your own words. I legitimately care about what you think. Okay. And the information that you have found and the things that you have understood. So please make sure you do that. Okay. After you do that, all right, then there's a quick little quiz on voting systems, and all the information is there for you to do. And actually, doesn't matter what order you do these in. Okay, you can do the quiz first, and then the campaigns or the assignment, or the vice versa, and then you're going to be moving on to our Unit 2 test. Okay, now giving you a full test review here in the announcements. That way, you've got an idea of what kinds of things you're going to be asked about. Okay. There's a lot of, there's some multiple choice, true, false, those kinds of things. Okay. And there are 2 paragraph answer questions on the test. Okay. I'm stopping here because I want you to make sure that you understand that when I'm asking for a paragraph, I really do need a paragraph. Okay. If you want full marks on this, complete sentences, capitals and periods, but also when you're writing your paragraph and you're talking about something, I need 3 distinct points, right? I need to be able to give you 5 marks for your paragraph. Okay, so within that paragraph, you're going to have 3 distinct points describing something, okay? And describing probably one of these terms that you see down here, okay? Or using some of these terms within your paragraph, okay? So those are the hints I'm going to give you for that. There's also a reading, okay, with both multiple choice and short answer questions after that, okay? So there's also a reading as well. And the reason why that's there is because it's identical. Well, it's not the same reading, but it's the identical format of what is on the grade 10 OSSLT. So I want to make sure that you're getting lots of practice with that, okay, as far as literacy goes. So all of that, it's good for you. It's like eating your vegetables. It's okay if you don't believe me. Now, if you have questions, of course, while you're working, send them to me. But the test itself, you get one shot at it. Okay. There is a timer on it, but it's not going to be enforced. Okay. So the timer is not going to be enforced on it. So when you sit down to start it, make sure you've got lots of time and you're relaxed and ready to go. Okay. But if there is a problem with it, just send me an email and we'll get it fixed. All right, guys. That's everything for today. And as always, send me your questions, and I hope that you have a great day.